Tracy.
Yes.
Tracy. So tell me a little bit about like your favorite part of the program.
I think it was the accountability because I really didn't have anybody who was sort of hovering over me, so to speak, and making me talk about how I spent my money. I would spend my money in my head and think that it made sense. But when Michael came along and had us to be accountable, when I looked at what I was actually spending, it was a lot. And I liked how he, um, or how you
You
gave,
can say you. I'm still
okay, yeah, yeah. How you showed us where that money could actually go and grow.
yeah.
And since I need to grow my money because it's just me, I have to think about my future. That's what you made me think about. Instead of spending all this money eating out every week, well, that's an extra maybe $100 that could be invested somewhere, and then that
Yeah.
can grow. So
For some of
that
us, it was an
accountability.
extra $100 per weekend. Hello.
Ooh,
Hello.
ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Accountability. And I really never had that. I really did not have it. And to have it made me really stop eating out. That was the biggest deal.
Wow.
What was the eating out? Yeah.
That's good. That's real good.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this. Would you mind sharing your big victory from the program?
Oh, again, someone who has more wisdom, and you had more wisdom than me. So we did our one on one. I listed all of my credit card payments that I had to make. And again, in my mind, I'm paying them off. But you made a suggestion and said, based on your savings, you could just take that savings and pay all of these bills off. But I didn't think about it. You said because your savings is going to continue to grow anyway. So when I took that chunk of money out and I paid all of those credit cards off, that was like in the first 4 days, I think.
Yeah, it was quick.
Relief. I had so much money left. And I'm pinching off this, pinching off here, paying this, paying a little bit here. But I basically consolidated all of those, wrote checks, and then I was free of credit card debt.
Boom, boom.
Bam.
So credit card debt gone. Credit
Yes.
card debt out the window. That's really lit because a lot of people deal with credit cards,
Ugh,
and some people are kind of playing the game of like, do I pay off the credit cards? Or I
yes.
like to see the money
Yeah.
there, and you know. But
Yep.
I always tell people you're going to be more, especially if you have the money there, you're going to
Yeah.
be more. I guess the best thing to say is more motivated to pay it all off
Yes.
and then build your savings back up than you will be to maybe even pay off your debt. Because
Yep.
otherwise, your debt will become a little bit like a pet and it just stays
Yep.
around.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you loved it. I'm glad you
I
loved
did.